Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Tonight we delve into the cold embrace of the unknown, to places where darkness reigns and whispers echo with chilling secrets. We're talking, of course, about haunted forests. These are not your typical campfire stories, oh no. These are the tales that linger long after the embers have faded. The ones that claw at the edges of your mind when you're alone in the dark. So, gather close, turn down the lights and prepare yourself. Tonight, we journey into the heart of three haunted forests, where the veil between our world and the next grows thin, very thin. Nestled deep in the northernmost reaches of Maine, shrouded in an unnatural silence, lies a place known only as the Whispering Pines. Locals, the few who dare even speak its name, say the forest is haunted by the restless spirits of loggers who met their end within its shadowy embrace. They say the wind carries their tormented whispers through the trees, a chorus of moans and pleas for help that chill you to the bone. It's said that if you listen closely, you can almost make out their words echoing through the pines, warning you to turn back, to escape while you still can. Our story begins on a crisp autumn evening when a group of friends, eager for adventure, decided to camp on the outskirts of the Whispering Pines. They knew the legends, of course, but dismissed them as mere folklore, nothing more than spooky stories to frighten children. As the sun began to set, casting long, eerie shadows through the dense canopy, the friends set up their campsite, their laughter and chatter echoing through the woods, oblivious to the unseen eyes watching them from the depths of the forest. Night fell, and with it the temperature plummeted. The once lively banter around the campfire dwindled to an uneasy silence as the friends became acutely aware of the strange sounds emanating from the surrounding woods. The rustling of leaves, the snapping of twigs, the distant hooting of an owl, all seemed amplified, distorted in the darkness. One by one, the friends retreated to their tents, each haunted by an unsettling feeling that they were not alone. One of the campers, a young woman named Sarah, lay awake, her heart pounding in her chest. The strange noises from the forest seemed to grow louder, closer. Suddenly she heard it, a whisper, faint at first, but growing steadily in volume, seeming to come from just outside her tent. It was a man's voice, raspy and filled with an unspeakable sorrow, calling her name. Terror gripped her heart as she strained to listen, her breath catching in her throat. The whispering grew louder, more insistent, and then just as suddenly as it began, it stopped. Silence descended once more upon the campsite, heavy and absolute. Sarah lay frozen in her sleeping bag, her mind racing, unsure of what she had just heard. Had it been real or simply a figment of her imagination, fueled by the spooky stories and the oppressive atmosphere of the forest? As the first rays of dawn pierced through the trees, casting a pale light upon the campsite, the friends emerged from their tents, their faces drawn and pale. They gathered around the remnants of the fire, their eyes meeting nervously in the cold morning air. Each of them had heard it, the whispers in the night, the voice calling out from the darkness. The terrifying reality of their situation settled upon them like a shroud. They were not alone in the Whispering Pines. Packing their gear with a newfound urgency, the friends broke camp and fled, never daring to look back. They had ventured into the heart of the Whispering Pines seeking adventure, but found only terror and the chilling realization that some legends are best left undisturbed. Our next tale takes us to the windswept shores of Ireland, where ancient oaks twist and turn, their branches gnarled and skeletal against the stormy sky. It's here, in a secluded valley veiled in perpetual twilight, that you'll find the Cursed Grove, a place feared and shunned by locals for generations. Legend has it that the grove is cursed by a tragic love story, a tale of betrayal, madness, and a rage so potent it seeped into the very earth itself. They say the souls trapped within the grove are bound by a love twisted into something dark and vengeful. The story goes that a young woman named Niamh, renowned for her beauty and gentle heart, fell deeply in love with a charming bard named Finn. Their love was as radiant as the morning sun, their laughter echoing through the grove, a testament to their joy. But their happiness was tragically short-lived. A jealous rival, consumed by envy and a desire for Niamh's hand, spread vicious lies about Finn, poisoning the minds of the villagers. Blinded by their rage, the villagers stormed the grove, determined to exact their revenge. They found Finn and Niamh beneath their favorite oak, their arms wrapped around each other, lost in their own world. The villagers, fueled by the lies and consumed by their own righteous fury, dragged Finn away from Niamh, accusing him of unspeakable acts. Niamh's pleas for reason fell on deaf ears. The villagers, their hearts hardened against her, refused to listen. In a fit of blind rage, they hanged Finn from the very oak tree where he and Niamh had shared so many stolen moments of happiness. Niamh, her heart shattered, her cries for mercy ignored, cursed the villagers and the grove with her dying breath. Legend has it that her sorrow was so profound, her rage so potent, that it warped the very fabric of the grove, trapping the villagers and their descendants in a perpetual cycle of suffering. It's said that those who dare enter the cursed grove often hear Niamh's mournful cries echoing through the trees, her voice a chilling lament that sends shivers down the bravest of spines. Some say they've seen apparitions of villagers, their faces twisted in eternal torment, forever condemned to wander the grove, seeking forgiveness that will never come. One chilling account tells of a young man, a descendant of one of the villagers who wronged Niamh, who dared to enter the grove seeking to break the curse. They say he walked into the heart of the grove, drawn by an unseen force, and was never seen again. Some say his screams can still be heard on stormy nights, a chilling reminder of the price to be paid for the sins of our ancestors. To this day, the cursed grove remains a place of dread and sorrow, a chilling reminder that love, once corrupted, can have terrifying consequences. Our final journey tonight takes us deep into the Appalachian Mountains, where the fog hangs heavy and the silence is broken only by the lonely cry of a hawk circling overhead. It's here, hidden amongst the mist-shrouded peaks and ancient hollows, that you'll find the Phantom Woods, a place where reality itself seems to unravel at the seams. Unlike the other forests we've explored tonight, the Phantom Woods doesn't have one specific haunting. No, this forest is a collector of fears, a repository for nightmares discarded by the waking world. It's a place where lost souls wander, drawn to its depths by some unseen force, and where the very trees seem to watch your every move with a cold, malevolent intelligence. Those who have dared to venture into the Phantom Woods tell of strange lights dancing amongst the trees, of disembodied whispers that seem to slither into your ears, and a pervasive sense of dread that clings to you long after you've left its twisted embrace. They say that the forest feeds on fear, that it grows stronger with every terrified heart that wanders within its borders. It's a place where compasses spin wildly, where the sun never seems to penetrate the dense canopy, and where time itself seems to hold no sway. The legend of the Phantom Woods is shrouded in mystery, but there are whispers passed down through generations of mountain folk of an ancient evil that resides within its heart. Some say it's a gateway to another dimension, a place where our nightmares take on physical form. Others believe it's the remnants of a ritual gone horribly wrong, a place where the veil between our world and the next was torn, allowing something dark and insidious to seep through. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. The Phantom Woods is a place of immense power, a place where the laws of nature are twisted and broken, and where the human mind is ill-equipped to comprehend the horrors that lie within. There are countless stories of those who have ventured into the Phantom Woods and never returned, their fates unknown, their stories lost to the wind-swept hollows and the watchful eyes of the ancient trees. Some say they wander the woods to this day, their minds shattered, their souls claimed by the darkness that resides within. Others say they were never truly there at all, that the forest itself conjured their images, playing tricks on the minds of those who dared to enter its domain. The truth, like so many things in the Phantom Woods, remains elusive, shrouded in mystery and fear. But one thing is certain, those who enter the Phantom Woods do so at their own peril. For within its shadowy depths, reality itself bends and distorts, and the line between sanity and madness blurs until it disappears entirely. So there you have it, my friends. 3 terrifying tales of haunted forests from around the world. Which one chilled you to the bone? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to share your own encounters with the unknown. Remember, every shadow holds a story, and some stories are best told in the dead of night. Until next time, keep your flashlights close, trust your instincts, and be careful what whispers you choose to listen to in the dark. Sweet dreams, if you dare.